Welcome back to Silent Sport News. I'm Danny O'Hara. Ralph Hasenhüttl's Southampton welcome Chelsea to St Mary's tomorrow. Saints will be without Moussa Djempo again due to a tendon injury he suffered 3 games ago, although Cedric Soares may return after getting injured in the warm-up last weekend. Chelsea may welcome back Callum Hudson-Odoi as the youngster returned to action midweek as he featured in their Champions League match against Lille. Southampton manager Hasenhüttl praised Frank Lampard's young Chelsea side ahead of Sunday's game.
Yeah, it's a very, very strong team. It's a team that is young, hungry, good committed, with a good spirit. So if you want to get something, you really have to come very close to the highest level you can perform, I think.
Of course, the clash at St Mary's isn't the only fixture in the Premier League this weekend, and Ben Pett is here to give us a roundup of all the top-flight action over the next couple of days.
So, as well as the tie at St Mary's, other key fixtures include table toppers Liverpool. Jurgen Klopp's unbeaten Reds host an in-form Leicester City, with Brendan Rodgers returning to Anfield for the first time since his departure a few years ago. Bottom side Watford face Sheffield United at home. Quique Sanchez-Flores is still without a win since returning to the Hornets. And struggling Spurs will look to bounce back from their 7-2 defeat to Bayern Munich on Tuesday night with a win over Brighton. Back to you, Danny.
Thanks, Ben. So we're welcomed in the studio with Solent 4th team footballer Sam Bell. Thanks for joining us, Sam.
It's all right, mate. Glad to be here.
Cheers. Sam's football career was stalled after a serious injury which kept him out of the game for a long time. So how long was that, Sam? And
it was on and off for about 2 years. I had a variety of injuries. I had a patellar tendinopathy twice, pubic symphysis in the groin, grade 2 groin strain, and a medial ligament tear as well.
So now you're back fit and healthy. It must be great to join the Solent 4th team and just start playing again, really.
Yeah, it's great to be able to play again. I definitely took for granted before playing, but now that I'm back playing, I was just so happy.
And did there ever become a point where you thought perhaps you probably weren't ever going to play again because your injuries probably affected you quite negatively mentally?
Yeah, definitely. Mentally, I was in a bad place. Summer, I just thought I would never play again. And I got to a point where I was just waiting and seeing all the rehab I was doing just wasn't working. I went to a Christian camp called David's Tent, and some guy just prayed for me, and I just got completely healed of all my injuries, and that's what brought me back to playing football.
Well, that's quite outstanding. Thanks for your time, Sam. Appreciate it a lot. So Europa League returned in style last night. Arsenal continued their 100% start to their campaign with a 4-0 battering of Standard Liège. Wolves finally got a win in Europe after 1-0 victory against Besiktas, although Manchester United continued to stutter. The Red Devils dragged to a 0-0 draw with AZ Alkmaar. Manager Ole Gunnar Solskjaer remained positive despite the result.
It's a good point away from home against a good opponent, very difficult surface. Remember, they beat Feyenoord 3-0 away from home just now. We made many changes, and I'm very pleased.
In today's Rugby World Cup tie in Tokyo, South Africa beat 14-man Italy 43-3 in Pool B to bolster their hopes of reaching the quarter-finals. Our rugby correspondent Dave Phillips has more on the Springboks' victory.
A crucial win here for the Springboks as they look to restart their World Cup hopes with a victory today. The 49-3 result takes them level on points with group leaders Italy in Pool B. The Azzurri were left a man down for the majority of the match after Andrea Levotti was sent off for an illegal tip tackle. It was a great day for number 14 Cheslin Colby. The hot-stepping winger scored twice to help the Boks build a strong scoreline. He was helped by the boot of Andre Pollard. The fly half kicked 14 points to keep the scoreline ticking over. Coach Rassie Erasmus appeared impressed with the brand of rugby his side played today and can only hope they continue this into the knockout rounds. With the final score South Africa 49, Italy 3.
In athletics, Great Britain won their second gold of the World Championships in Doha. Katrina Thompson-Johnson not only smashed her own personal best, but beat the British record in the heptathlon. This was the 26-year-old Scouser's first medal at the outdoor event at this level and ended on 6,091 points, beating the 2017 championship by 304 points. Johnson spoke of her delight to the media.
I've not had a heptathlon like that since I was a junior, so I've been waiting for that moment. I've been seeing other athletes get PBs and a big score, and I'm just so happy that I was able to compete and level up.
Andy Murray has bowed out in the Chinese Open quarter-final. The Brit lost in straight sets to top seed Dominic Thiem, with the Austrian beating Murray 6-2, 7-6. This was Murray's first quarter-final since September 2018, following his career-saving hip injury in January, as he continues to rediscover his singles form. In MotoGP, Marc Marquez avoided a near-miss scare ahead of the Thai Grand Prix. The Spaniard was hospitalised after being involved in a crash during training. Marquez, who is chasing his 6th world title, slid off his bike round turn 7. Luckily, the driver was declared fit by doctors and looks to compete
it's a
this
very,
week.
very strong team. It's a team that is young, hungry, good committed, with a good spirit. So